Hello and welcome back, my Royal Rogues. My name is Jesus Enrique Rosas. I'm the Royal Rogue, and we have more information about who is this doctor, which is gonna be with Harry live. And by the way, I still don't know if I'm going to attend because I've been told that you have to attend this live stream and know about and find out about Harry's trauma, which I think I am a specialist in the topic. I will be forced to buy a copy of Spare. I don't know if it comes free with the ticket, or is that you are buying a copy of a Spare and the entrance, the ticket is with that copy. But whatever happens is I'm gonna be forced to buy a copy of Spare. And just for the record, no, I did not contribute to the wealth of the Montecito morons. So there's that. I still don't know what to do, but rest assured that if I get to attend that live stream on Saturday, I will restream it for you. Let's wait a couple days until I make up my mind. The controversial trauma expert interviewing Prince Harry, Gabor Maté, was warned by the Canadian government over his work with illegal spiritual drug and called Gaza the world's largest outdoor prison. So this trauma expert who Prince Harry is joining for an intimate live stream, absolutely private. You have to pay around, the number is quite interesting. 33 with $99. In numerology has a lot to do. The 33, you know that is a very powerful number. And 99 is also a number of leveling up. So whoever fix that price, well, know some stuff of numerology. I found that interesting. But to promote his memoir is a Hungarian-Canadian doctor who was once threatened with arrest for using a spiritual psychedelic drug to treat patients. Gabor Maté has 20 years experience working with people suffering from addiction and mental illness, with other specialisms such as stress and child development. The 79-year-old will join Harry on Saturday to discuss living with loss and the importance of personal healing, followed by a live question and answer session. I found interesting Dr. Mate's story. He has a harrowing personal story that has shaped his career. Born in Budapest in 1944, his maternal grandparents were killed in Auschwitz when he was 5 months old. He was separated from his mother as a baby to save his life, while his father was subjected to forced labor by the Nazis. It reminds me of Milton Erickson, someone that I really look up to, that he had a very struggling childhood in his own way, because, Milton Erickson suffered from polio at a very young age, and that shaped his life. He survived polio, and that was one of the reasons he learned to observe people. The man was awesome at reading body language and has been one of my inspirations on learning this art. Look for him, Milton Erickson, and has a lot to do with psychotherapy and hypnotism too. The academic has described how he was unable to look at his mother when they were finally reunited due to feelings of abandonment, rage, and despair. He says the trauma he suffered continues to affect his adult life, leading to an intense emotional reaction when he perceives a threat of abandonment, especially from his wife. Well, this is a huge attachment issue that stems from that traumatic childhood. And you can see that even for someone who has studied it for decades, maybe for half a century, still knows that it still has those that emotional stress. It's impressive. That part of the story, I find it really interesting. By the way, By the way, I'm going to recommend you an account that's going to help you a lot with attachment issues, which is the main issue right now. And what we are talking about is Adam Lane Smith. You can find him on YouTube, on TikTok, and on Twitter. Great professional. He is the ultimate specialist, in my opinion. So go follow him on his YouTube channel. I'm going to drop a link in the description of this video so you can follow him easily. So he also believes it may have shaped his addiction to shopping for classical music. Maybe the classical music helps him relax, or it's some kind of trigger or cue to being able to channel his emotions. By the way, that's something that I recommend everyone. When you are going through a stressful situation, maybe with your partner or at work, or situations that you know that trigger you emotionally, that's what I tell you, that it's so important to learn about your own emotions. It helps to have a song that you never listen to, that you never put on, I don't know, to listen to it at leisure. You have a special song, a hidden song that you play only to remember the state that you want to go back to. Maybe you are stressed, you are angry, you are totally unhinged, we could say, and you want to like quiet your mind, quiet your feelings, be a bit more centered. It helps to have one song that triggers that state, and you, every time you are in that distressed state, you put that song or put headphones and listen to that song and remember that state that you want to be, a calm state. Very important is to never listen to that song outside that moment. So it's also important that it cannot be a song that you like a lot, but it helps to be a song from a favorite artist. So that's a tip for you. As I was writing about my hardcore drug addicted clients, I was certainly able to recognize similar areas in myself and in their behaviors, he told Classical Voice in 2013. Working through the emotional dynamics and being with the emptiness that addictions attempt to fill, it just helped me understand myself better. By the way, there's an interview of Gabor Maté with Russell Brand, and you might not know that Russell Brand wrote a book on addiction. Russell Brand, he is clear about this. He has been addicted to everything that you can imagine. I don't think to video games, but he was addicted to, well, very hardcore things. His book on addiction is quite good. I must say, I like his book a lot. Helped me learn a lot about my own video game addiction. So that conversation of Gabor Maté with Russell Brand, maybe you can check that on Russell Brand's channel too. The author is an outspoken supporter of decriminalizing drugs. Well, I don't know, you know. Well, I have no opinion on that, and has used the Amazonian plant ayahuasca to treat patients suffering from mental illness. Well, maybe in Harry's case, we could be talking about ayahuasca. The psychedelic plant, which is taken as a brewed drink, cause people to experience hallucinations and other side effects, including vomiting. That's a trend now, like the ayahuasca trip and whatnot. Ayahuasca has traditionally been used by shamans and traditional healers, but is now popular among Western tourists. It remains illegal in the US, UK, and Canada, and in 2011, Canadian officials threatened to arrest Dr. Maté if he didn't stop using the drug to treat his patients. Maybe that is the reason that Harry wants to talk to him or, you know, sit down with him. I'm not going to say anything, but we already know that Courtney Cox was not that keen on Harry talking about her and mushrooms. So, well, you know that there must be the connection with those psychedelics, those oh my God, my hand and stuff that Harry fancies. Dr. Maté regularly airs his opinion on a range of topics. We are not that interested. We are interested in knowing what is going to happen at this event. He has a very serene face. He has been through a lot. We can tell by the lines of his face, by his expression. He is well, I think he looks like a kind person. I don't know. What do you think? I would like to know what you think in the comments of this video. And he has published a series of books, including In the Realm of Hungry Ghosts, Close Encounters with Addiction, When the Body Says No, The Cause of Hidden Stress and Scattered Minds, The Origins and Healing of Attention Deficit Disorder. Prince Harry's decision to select Dr. Maté to help promote his memoir is another sign of his interest in therapeutic healing. Harry, how long have you been at it? Now, you're gonna say, of course, you're gonna say that I'm such a hypercritic or cynical that I'm saying that, well, Dr. Maté has been struggling with that trauma for decades, and why Harry cannot deal with that trauma for decades. Well, I guess that's fair. That's fair to say. But well, they're going to talk in this live stream. I still don't know if I'm going to attend. That will be boring as you can imagine. And that be forced to buy a copy of a Spear. That's the part that I like the least. But if I attend this live stream, rest assured that I will be restreaming that for you, my Royal Rogues. Maybe not here, but definitely I will not be able to do it here on YouTube to avoid any copyright troubles. But I definitely will be doing that on my locals community, that you can find the link to my locals community to join as a member for free in the description of this video. So that's the place I most probably will be doing that restream. My Royal Rogues, my name is Jesus Enrique Rosas. I'm the Royal Rogue, and until we meet in another video or another live, remember, much love and bliss.